A bit of a chill in the air, and temps supposed to drop about 10 more degrees, but otherwise a great night for football here in Uptown Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17, trouble, 38. Light blue. Fury, yellow. Set.
First play, and Young is going to throw it.
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Drill green.
Young looks to throw on first down. Open man is Mingo, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The Panthers at 6-3 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Young on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Seal, black. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Yellow. Ready.
2nd down, Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Young.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 13. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields.
He's got a man complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Smash red.
They'll set up a throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Green jack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now.
Taken at about the 36. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Fields now to throw. That's complete to Mooney.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
You look at this Carolina defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, set. Slide through. Set.
Following the interception, Young. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it makes it hard to defend.
On the counter now, it's Sanders.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yellow. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Ready.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Right. Right.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Okay, right.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Check mega. Ready.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number is going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Fields' throw caught by Tony. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now it's Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Harvey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. Now Fields going to move him around. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Here we go, son.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll empty out the backfield. Coming up here with 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 6. From the 50, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Harvey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we
This
go.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, blue. Edo blue. Ready.
Young will set to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Black, chop. Set, go.
Now Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go red. Smash, red. White, white. Green jack. Ready?
Young now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Second and 10, Fields again.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, Fields. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. That's complete to Tony. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Man in motion left, Mingo.
Drill green, black ultra.
It's Young on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Here's Fields now on second down. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
Back to throw. Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Throwing again is Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Young off the play fake. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here is Young. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
60. 6. Mega. Ready?
On 2nd down, Young. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte.
Ready.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Sanders will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
On first down, it's Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bears use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Panthers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ready, break.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Out of the gun, it's Young. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Young to throw it. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Ready,
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Completes it again to Dobbs. Shoves him aside. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
got it. Blue striker. Black shot.
To the air once more, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Romeo Dobbs, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Meanwhile, Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll swing this out to Tony. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important 4th-quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Smack, red. Hey, green. White, white. Green check. White, blue.
Here's Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, to the 35. Final minute, one time remaining. 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's 2nd down. This play still live. He faked the spike. Go throw it. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now Young. Sliding out of the pocket. Going right side here, and that's complete.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready up.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Ready.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first here. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Young to throw. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yep.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown.
4 o'clock management on his part.
All they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Chicago, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
I lost to Demic BTW 4 dumb turnovers lol, and I wasn't kicking a FG to win face with tears of joy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he did.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's who we used when we played all 3 times. So
Chuck seen streaks, it was so boring.
yeah, that is kind of corny. That is kind of corny. I won't even lie. That shit is kind of corny. There's more to the offense than just the streaks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean, but
I had no fun playing Dylan Haas.
yeah, I played in my league as the Bucks. I think I got it on there. It was like my last game before the playoffs. I played a dude who was the Bills, and he was in the offense too. He was in the offense too. At least he was he had the receivers. His receivers were nasty, but he was doing some wild shit too. I'm like, man, that is just not. It's not fun when you play it that way. Like it's not. It makes it look like a dumb offense. You know what I'm saying? Like when they do the wild shit like the streaks all the time and chucking streaks into coverage and shit. That's not what the offense is meant for. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be, in my opinion, the way I run it is aggressive, too aggressive at times. But still, I don't just chuck streaks either. You know what I'm saying? I would never. You know what I'm saying? The game is not built for that anyway. That's just the way I see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like the game isn't built for you to chuck streaks as your main core of this offense. You know what I'm saying? There's other shit in the offense that is just as good, if not way 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been more efficient these last few games. Maybe not as much this game, but these last few games, I've been being more efficient. Like just spreading the field out and just chucking it underneath. Like what my little baby does. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the streaks. I'll chuck it when it's there, but I'm not gonna. I don't like to force it. I'm already bad enough. I don't like to force it. I don't know how long he's been running that offense though, so I don't know. His mindset might be, obviously is different. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, couldn't be me though.
Yeah, I'd rather beat someone methodically than launch streaks.
Exactly. That's why I run the offense is because of that exact reason. Like it's a different methodology, and people don't see it often. Look at it. I got ridiculous injuries, but people don't really see this offense enough. So the methodology behind this offense is different anyway. You know what I'm saying? But checking streaks, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, damn man, it's my second time, man. Yes sir, yes
Not
sir.
saying there isn't times for it, but it's just more fun spreading the field and attacking multiple parts of it than running bunch verts A.
I agree. I agree. I agree. You know, it's 100% more fun. You know, but you know, people see the game differently. You know what I'm saying? People see the game different. It's too easy on the bunch verticals. You know what I'm saying? What am I looking for? I need. No, where's no, where's the
I've had people call the offense fake because they've never seen the formations or plays before lol.
Yeah, that's on them. It's 100% not fake though. That's what it's not. It's definitely not fake. You know what I'm saying? They just mad because it works. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the norm. It's not the meta like that. Although we have our meta concepts, you know what I'm saying? It's not what you're used to seeing. And they have mad issues with it. Like even the dude I lost to earlier, the one I lost to earlier again, the Jets guy, my other league, the past league, he sent me a friend request afterwards. He was asking me questions, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he never seen it before. He was like, man, you called the curl and I couldn't even. I was mad because I couldn't get to it. I'm like, that's what happens when the field is spread out like that. It's simple stationary concepts like a curl is tougher to get to because everybody wants to play. Like the defense has to declare in this offense. Whatever they're doing, they have to declare. In my opinion, from what I see, they have to declare. And when they declare, you find the mismatch. Exactly, you create the matchups, you find the mismatches, and you just tag them up and down the field. You know what I'm saying? They try to if they try to blitz you, it's a lot of times it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? There's tails to it. You know what I'm saying? There's only a handful of coverages in the game as it is, and there's an answer for all the coverages. You know what I'm saying? Conceptually, you know what I'm saying? So that's just more football though. Like
Yeah, that's
people,
what grind
that's
fantasy
football.
is.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
make a decision on the box count and WRs.
exactly,
Find the Maya match.
exactly. And find a mismatch. Exactly. Hopefully, I wish, somebody like at the pro level, you know what I'm saying, would take this approach rather than just running bunch and, killing the zones every play, you know what I'm saying? Although, I mean, for when the money's on the line, I suppose, you know what I'm saying? But I think that their fan base would grow more if they seen somebody take this type of approach where it's based off mismatches and stuff. The fan base would grow more if this type of offense was on a big stage. You know what I'm saying? It would make a big difference in how the casual person would see the game because they'll be like, oh yeah, well I can run this offense because my favorite team is
The closest thing we have is
a small school
Mayhem.
that runs the spread variation or something. You know what I'm saying? You said the closest thing we have is what?
Air raid.
Oh yeah, that's the closest thing. Yeah, that's the next closest thing. Yeah, I messaged like pro players and everything. I've tried to try to put people onto his offense. Like I try to do the most. You know what I'm saying? Because all it takes is for somebody getting into the right, and they all claim to be like big sports heads, big football heads, and everything. All on Twitter, X, all the time tweeting about stuff. I know they watch football, college football, basketball too, all sports. So why wouldn't they like have the knowledge of how to make an offense like the air raid or the run and shoot? Why wouldn't they have
Most
the
college
knowledge to
teams
make this
are one
work?
of two camps, smash mouth like UGA and spread them out like Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I just think in Madden, the spread them out version of an offense is way more fun. You know what I'm saying? With all the tools that they give you in the game, the fact that you can freeform and you can make basically any kind of throw, I feel like that just tells you right there this is a passing game. You will never catch me under center pounding the rock every play when you can throw lasers like the way that you have on this game. You know what I'm saying? With the freeform and shit. There's no way.
And the fun routes.
Exactly. And the routes. You know what I'm saying? You might have been able to convince me like on Madden 20 or something when the game was just that bad where every single person was just running. You know what I'm saying? You might have been able to convince me back then. But ever since, oh no, I'm freeform is probably. I agree. I hope they never take it away. I hope they just tune it, make it more responsive, and you know add to it. You know what I'm saying? I hope they just add to this feature, but when they take it away, I feel like we're gonna be right back to the same old, you know what I'm saying, classic passing, low balling, glitching out the zones, you know what I'm saying, that kind of shit. High point passing. That's well once they take if they ever take away freeform, that's the first thing that people are gonna go back
Yes,
to.
it's way more fun.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they don't take it away, but they just keep adding to it. That's all I can ask them to do. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'm about to cut the stream though. Give me a message.